old anime had heat. It had real, like, true mindsets. Now it's just certain tropes just keep happening. I hate the little acting dumb for like a long time trope. I like a smart character.
Yeah, I can't be mad at animes like One Piece that do it, because One Piece came out in the 90s. But after a while, that shit gets played out where every time you got a new character coming out, they're stupid.
Yeah, Luffy can't even buy cigarettes yet. Sanji didn't offer him one. It's crazy. Like,
just imagine a 17-year-old causing havoc in the where were they at? East Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Causing havoc. So much so his bounty was in the millions before the time skip. You got a 17-year-old toppling your whole economic system because he's just like, you with my friend.
Hey.
That is...
My thing is, and Luffy was never trying to topple your system.
Not at all. He was just like, you with my friend.
Yes, that's it.
And in the process of fucking you up, he fucked up your whole system.
Yes. All y'all had to do was just, hey, bruh, all right, boom. Let's me and you go to the side. Let's scrap this shit out. If you beat me, hey, boom, it's cool. Let me go back to my evil kingdom.
Nah,
like, these are just so prideful that they were just like, all right, all my we got to beat these. I'm like, no, y'all just go in the backyard, handle y'all business.
Now, some of them situations were definitely personal, though. Like with Arlong, that was personal. He had to topple him and his whole empire.
He could have just beat Arlong, though.
Nah, not that's because Nami wanted that shit done.
Well,
Luffy took that personal.
Luffy took it personal because you remember when all that shit that was happening, because he basically tricked her to make her believe that she could buy her freedom. Mm-hmm. And then when he was just like, bitch, you ain't leaving me. You with me, mother white bitch. And then she tricked her. Then she, like, then you see your homegirl on the side of the road just stabbing herself. Oh no, I gotta go fight this nigga. He went up in that crib. He was like, you make this bitch draw. He had to up the house. Like,
you make this bitch draw.
He was like, hey, yo, you got her drawing all these maps and shit. Just so he had to destroy that building. But Arlong put so much into like that work that he was like, we gotta stop this shit. And he was like, hey, yo, y'all fish, let's fight them too. So of course he had to topple it, but that was because Arlong prideful ass was just like, hey, bruh, and that nigga was racist too. So
definitely racist.
Mm-hmm. He was horribly racist. Hell no.
I like how in the One Piece world, the black people are the racist ones.
It's so crazy. I know they said that fishermen are black, but they can swim. That's why I know to a fact that Piccolo was black.
Definitely.
Bruh, like, he always had a do-rag on. This nigga was the drippiest of niggas at all. But then when he got into that water, what happened? That nigga almost drowned. And just to let y'all know that he was black, he kept his arm in the air like he hit a game-winning shot, nigga. That nigga was just like, bloop, 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 kush. That was like, he said, I can't swim, but I hit that buzzer beater, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Even when I'm drowning, I'm scoring, nigga.
Bruh.
What's up?
Bruh, and I'll say, bruh, he black as shit, and he had an influence on Gohan. Because think about it, bruh. These niggas
classic stepdad.
This nigga had... This nigga, bruh, Gohan and Goku got out the hyperbolic time chamber. Goku, they had all the little messed up Saiyan armor. Goku was like, hey, yo, Popo, grab me my orange and blue. That nigga Gohan looked at that. He was like, my dad got no drip. He went straight to Piccolo. He was like, hey, Piccolo, hook a nigga up. He said, I'm about to make you look sharp. You about to get the hose. That nigga transformed him. Bruh, and as soon as he transformed, what did Gohan do? He said, bro, I'm clean. He looked straight at his daddy. He was like, nah, nigga, you ain't me, son. You ain't me. That nigga looked clean. And this nigga Piccolo was so upset when he got older. Like the Beast Gohan movie, when he went to that fucking window, he was like, nigga, are you serious? You ain't got no swag right now. That nigga turned him, put him back in the clothes. Gohan was like, no, I'm gonna get bitches. That nigga was
I'm already married.
That nigga was a family man.
He was just like, tell by the glasses.
He said, no, get this Gucci off me, nigga. Piccolo always wore the Dragon Ball Z Gucci clothes. That nigga was always clean.
This nigga showed up with a cape on every scene and was killing it.
Bruh. This
Wore
nigga,
the same outfit and killed everybody in him.
bruh, that shit was always hard, bruh.
I'm trying to tell you.
Bruh.
It was cold.
and everybody talk about he wore weighted clothing. Nah, nigga, that was diamonds. That nigga was always iced out.
Heavy ass diamonds on his shoulders.
He said, hey, bruh, it's just like that.
How this nigga got $1 million worth of diamonds on and still sleep outside?
Hey, bruh, you know, be one with nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't get too far away from your roots.
Yeah, he
think about it,
those
when-
diamonds himself.
Because when he went to Namek and he saw them other people, he said, none of these niggas got swag, bro. They ain't me. He said, they ain't me, bro. And it ain't no hoes here. It's a planet full of niggas.
I forgot there were no women on Namek.
Why you think Guru died like that? Nigga was like, he died from a broken heart because he never got play.
They're original asexuals.
And that nigga Piccolo was so against fusing. That nigga Nail said, bro, touch me, let me come inside you. What? What you talking about? He said, no, bro. He said, nah, bro. He said, I'm gonna raise your power level, nigga. Nah, bro, you need to change what you saying, bro. You wildin'.
He said, come inside you is crazy.
He said, change what I'm saying. We Namekians. I was like, oh yeah, my bad, bro, my bad. We all dudes. But you wouldn't even tell if it was a girl. None of them had hair. That's crazy, bro. So
I need to see if there's fan out of female Namekians. You know that's a rule 34. So what is it? 34? Rule whatever number. That's out there.
bro, I cannot do that sort of research. I can't do it. I was like, whoa, ooh, damn, she thick.
That is disturbing.
Yeah, it's very much so.
That is ugh.
You're saying no to Namekians, right?
Alien in general.
You would not an alien.
No.
You mean to tell me you play Mass Effect and you won't like,
Never mind.
Exactly. Them blue bitches. I was just like, oh, bro, I'm sorry. If a fine ass alien came down here, I'm taking a diamond. I'm gonna make sure I'm pumped. Like, no, you ain't gonna forget me.
Oh my God. Nah, yeah, I lied.
Mm-hmm.
All of them bitches were fine.
Yep.
Even the ugly ones.
Only ones that, I couldn't at all. I don't even remember the race, but them big ass motherfuckers. I was just like, nah. Like
the Krogans?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Nah, they're terrifying. Y'all look like oversized frogs. I'm cool.
Bruh,
Just imagine looking at a frog and be like, ooh. Them frog legs.
Bruh, them bitches was huge, bro.
Yeah, oh my God. Rex was big for no reason. Every time I played with this nigga, he was the first one to die.
Hey, bro.
Every time.
Too big of a target.
This nigga was always on the ground. You're supposed to be the person that rushes in. You're on the ground as soon as the fight starts. You know what's wild? I was scrolling Twitter and somebody said who would win, Itadori or Yusuke.
For real?
Somebody literally posed that statement.
Bro, I'm going to be real with you. Before Spirit Detective Yusuke giving that nigga the hands, this nigga was beating up schools.
Exactly.
And he didn't have a scratch. That nigga hair was still slicked back. That shit's crazy, bro.
And now we're talking about after that, he came back. We're not even talking about Dark Tournament Yusuke yet. This is before that. He will whoop Itadori's ass.
I'll say I think that, you think Demon Yusuke versus Sukuna Itadori, who would win?
I'm not terribly versed in Demon Yusuke because I don't go that far anymore. So I can't remember how strong he was. I think that before Demon Yusuke would stand a chance. He fought Toguro.
Okay.
Before Demon.
Okay. Sukuna beat that one thing that could adapt to everything. For Toguro to get to his final form, he needed a lot of souls. Mm-hmm. It was a drawback.
Was it?
Which is that's I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That was the most crazy looking transformation I've ever seen.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I didn't think that it looked good. Like with him just getting muscular, I was like, all right, that's cool.
That nigga got so weird looking steam was coming out his shoulders.
Bro, this nigga looked like he had a curse. That nigga was, I swear everything I love.
Nigga looked like tree bark and then got defeated and splintered.
That shit looked nasty.
That shit was bad.
What do you think is one of the most like coldest scenes in Yu Yu Hakusho. And who do you think has it? For me, I'ma always say Dragon of the Darkness Flame. That was fucking like that.
That was cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll give it to Yoko Karama when he first transformed.
That was a cold. That's in my honest opinion. That's still in my mind like top 5 greatest transformation I ever seen.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I was very shocked at that one because Homeboy was just like, nigga, I'm about to turn you to an infant and punch a baby, and I was just like, yo, he wildin', bro. He gonna win though. I put the pause on a 1-year-old to win a dark tournament. And then that nigga turned to a whole. That nigga drip was different. Everybody thought Kurama was the coldest nigga because this nigga had the rose and the bitches. But nah, Yoko came out that bitch. Whew.
I want to say my second one is when Yusuke finally absorbed the spirit orb. Like that scene when he's screaming and the colors and the shit.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. All right.
Nah, fuck. That was cold to me.
I'm gonna be real. Another cold scene was another Hiei scene when he fought against that one ice dude and he froze his foot and then he went over to him and they couldn't even count the slashes. That was a tough scene.
Mm-hmm. I would say Hiei probably has the most.
Mm-hmm.
He's had some moments.
Yes. I remember this scene so hard, bro. I laughed so hard at this scene. I had tears in my eyes when I first watched it on TV. But when that nigga Yamcha was so jealous of Vegeta, he went into that capsule and tried the gravity, nigga. He said, oh! He said, oh, turn it off. This nigga was about to die to nothing. This nigga was about to die to the environment. That nigga said, no. He was on the ground dragging. I was laughing so hard, bro.
That nigga stepped in there to one times gravity.
He's like, oh!
Like, nigga, that is just regular gravity.
This nigga got terrible allergies. He said, oh, it's springtime. I was like, yo, this nigga was struggling.
This nigga Yamcha's so frail, he folds to pollen.
Bruh, folded. He said, thank God there's no peanuts around. He would have been gone. He would have been gone, bro.
Oh, the disrespect for Yamcha. He started out so cool, too.
Yeah.
Desert bandit turned bitch nigga.
Bruh, turned baseball player.
He was so cool. Long flowing ass hair, scars on his face, pulling the bitches, and turned frail.
I'm telling you, bro, if I was Yamcha, I'd have just beat up Hercule on TV. I'd have been the coldest nigga alive. And then I'd have just opened a martial arts studio. Wolf Fang Kai.
I was watching a YouTube video. Somebody said that Hercule was the strongest human. And gave their reason because he survived the punch from Cell. He survived
That wasn't a punch. That was a slap.
He survived the direct punch from Kid Buu. Like, you realize all them people probably pulled their punches, right?
Like literally, he swatted Hercule like a fly. Which I don't give a fuck what niggas say. This nigga Hercule gave that nigga pieces. That nigga said, "Gaga, gaga," and he had his head like bobbing like that. He's like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm the coldest nigga alive." Now, dynamite kick. I was like, ugh.
Or he said his daughter is stronger than him. She got pummeled.
Oof. We ain't gonna go to that again. Spovovich, expose that bitch. That shit was horrible.
But yeah, he's the joke of the show.
I'm gonna be real. Spovovich beating up Videl made me forget about that third transformation Frieza violating Piccolo.
Oh my lord, goddamn.
That was a whole episode. And he started off, he was like, let me see if this worked. Bow. He was like, ah. He said, oh, you said, ah. That nigga was just, bruh, not even lying. Gohan and Krillin was down on the ground having conversations. They were just like, bruh, if I'm being honest, I've never finished a game of Monopoly. It's like, bruh. And Piccolo was like, like, I tried to get the railroads, but I could never get the railroads because every time I did, I'm just like, bro, y'all niggas just having regular conversation while this nigga's life is in peril. I was like, bro, y'all niggas is wild.
Hell, they won't know better when Goku was trying to make the fucking spirit bomb and this nigga Piccolo was getting handled.
Oh, yes.
That was way worse. He's just like, ah, ah, ah.
That's another bad one. It wasn't as bad. Videl had the worst.
Videl has the worst beatdown in Dragon Ball.
I'm trying to think of another beatdown in a show.
I don't think there was any that was that bad. Besides Solo Leveling.
That ain't even that. He killed them. That's true. But I mean, this nigga Spovich was whooping her ass. It went to commercial. Came back and continued. That was bad.
You got your ass beat with an infomercial in the background.
Do you have crabs? I was like, oh my gosh. It was horrible, bro.
That was the worst ass beating imaginable.
I've never seen anything like that before.
God damn, like they literally showed her face getting pummeled.
Bro, he grabbed her face and was just like, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how you work out, kids. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's so bad.
I'm telling you, bro, as soon as he punched her like 10 times, her favorite artist became Young Jeezy. CTE is the clique that I claim. Know some real niggas that claim the same thing.
Nah, bro, that Android 19 fight was one of the best fights Vegeta has ever had. This nigga Vegeta came from left field and boot printed this nigga.
Bro,
immediately.
He kicked him so hard that he tattooed him. He gave him a birthmark on his face.
That nigga had the whole Timberland logo on his cheek for the rest of the fight.
This nigga had vitiligo. Like, yo. And it's so crazy because they built 19 up like he was that nigga. He was exposing Goku. And this nigga was taking his energy. This nigga said, hyper kick. And then, this is why Vegeta is so loved. They could have just got the scrapping right there. But him being him, he said, nobody kills Kakarot but me. I'm about to flame him with these bars. Orange don't look good on you, nigga. Blue or orange, nigga, you look whack as a bitch. You still a whack nigga. You gonna go Super Saiyan? We about to have a heart attack, bitch made. I was like, bruh, this nigga just started exposing Goku.
Way to kick a man when he's down.
Bruh, literally. And he literally did. Because he was just like, bruh, he said, your nigga's whack. Your kid is whack. Bald nigga is whack. Nah, you cool. But that green dude, all right. But you's a bitch laying down holding your heart. You holding on the right side. It's on your left, nigga. I was like, bruh, this nigga, Vegeta started exposing him. And then he was just like, yeah, now let me show you why I shouldn't be in the NFL. And then booted this nigga. And Piccolo, a cold ass nigga, he caught that nigga like a trash bag.
He literally field goaled this nigga off the field.
Whoever was behind that soundtrack, this nigga cracked his knuckles and was like, nah, take off the drums. Nah, take off the violin. Piano. That piano solo was so good, that nigga Stevie Wonder was seeing it. That nigga was just like, God, this nigga cold. That nigga was like, and then that nigga started a storm. Them clouds was moving. I was like, bro, this nigga Vegeta is that nigga. And then Gohan had to say the wackest line. He said, it looked like somebody else just joined the Super Saiyan Club. Shut the fuck up, bruh. Bruh. Like, I can tell you've been around your dad too much now. Piccolo would never let you get away with some shit like that.
This nigga Vegeta was so arrogant, he stood there and let the android punch him in his shit. Put his head back up, was like, try again, nigga, try again.
Bruh, I cried laughing when this nigga Android 19 thought he had that nigga. Like, he was knocked out, and he said, what you gonna do, you fucking toaster oven? That nigga got up and grabbed. He said, I just grabbed your arms. I'm never gonna let go. He said, I know, welcome, Matt. I was like, oh my gosh.
Nah, even before that, he kicked this nigga so hard in his chest, his sternum was playing patty cake with his vertebrae.
Bruh, that was so fucking bad. When 19 started bleeding, he said, oh, it's leaking. What a faulty machine. This nigga was treating him like a common household appliance. That shit was crazy. Vegeta ain't shit. He even said, I see how you niggas absorb power. So Vegeta was just sitting there watching this.
The whole time in the background, like, Kakarot.
He was just like, oh, that's how they absorb? He was like, all right, Goku's almost dead. Goku's almost dead. Goku's almost, oh, I'm about to get the hose for this kick.
He scared this nigga so bad, he forgot he could fly. He was crawling out of that fucking hole like a cornered rat.
Bruh, it's so crazy because Dr. Gero didn't program him to be scared.
At all.
Bruh.
His human side came all the way back.
He was seeing zeros and ones, and he saw a 9 and panicked. I still think Vegeta still gets Yamcha more than Yamcha though.
For sure.
This nigga got kicked in his arm so hard his fingertips almost touched his mouth. That joke says, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, he done.
Where I say the disrespect Vegeta gets is absurd. But Yamcha in the series of Dragon Ball Z only got Yamcha like twice.
Yeah.
Vegeta got it every...
No.
He got it during the Saiyan Saga. He got it during the Android Saga.
He got it during training. I was going to say, what? Right, he got it during the Cell Saga. He was useless. Tien did something.
That's why, like, I understand that Krillin is the strongest human, but my respect goes to Tien. He came up and was unafraid and got his ass beat a lot. Don't get me wrong, but he showed up unafraid and put in work.
I was real like jealous of Tien because like this nigga turned his hand to a triangle and then he was able to zoom in on niggas. Bro, do you understand how like useful that would be as a kid?
That's that third eye kicking in right there.
Bruh, straight the fuck up. You be like, damn, she fine. Let me get a close look. Damn, this bitch ugly. I was like, ooh, no, bruh.
Not up close, bitch. Not up close.
Oh my goodness. That bitch looks like Zarbon.
Oh my.
Bruh, I'll say this. I looked it up just because I was laughing about it when we were talking about it. I honestly never realized until I started looking at comments and looking at videos how badly this nigga Vegeta gets exposed on a regular basis. Only reason why we say we don't talk shit about him as much as like a Krillin or Yamcha is because he gets stronger.
We don't talk shit about him because his badass moments outweighs his folds, his fumbles. His badass moments are hard. When he fought Android 19, we talked about it already. That shit was cold. Yeah. When he fought Second Form Cell, that shit was cold.
I'll give him this because my nigga, this nigga Cell was exposing all y'all niggas. This nigga was checking his fingernails and got caught in the neck by a fucking destructo disc and did nothing. That nigga was just like, nice son. I need to fix that nail. I got a hangnail? Oh my gosh. And this nigga Krillin was doing combos.
I'm ready to say Krillin was combo breaker in him and that shit, he was literally just like,
he was like, Carter 2, perfect.
That nigga was in his mind. He's like, I wonder what color I'm going to do next. Krillin was putting his all into that shit.
These hoes are not loyal.
And then Cell did the Gohan neck break on that nigga Krillin. Turn his whole head backwards.
Bro, nah, Krillin, like when I tell you, he actually made distance. Like when I tell you he kicked him and he skidded on his head far, I was like, bruh,
That shit was embarrassing. That's another one of the moments where it's like, damn, Krillin. It's not even an expose for Krillin because we already know Krillin is just... in that universe, that person that just gets folded every fucking saga.
Yeah, that's it. But
every one of them.
But I know, Vegeta has like hard moments because that final flash to Perfect Cell was tough.
Yeah.
But this nigga was a fucking liability because Vegeta became a fucking liability because he ended up... Trunks ended up getting hit like shot through the chest, bro. That was a sniper shot. And it's so crazy. Like that episode started off because, this nigga got fat and blew up the planet. First off, stop. This nigga Gohan kicked him in his stomach so hard that he threw up dinner he had weeks ago.
He really did.
That is fucking crazy.
He really threw up his meal from a week ago.
Bruh, you got to think about it. These niggas, he fought Tien. He was doing all this bullshit. He chilled for a week on that fucking tournament. He literally was like, I'm bored. Let me go and make me a arena. And this nigga literally just created an arena, chilled, and just thought of bars.
And then stopped an asteroid from destroying the planet.
Doing all of this. That meal digested, he shitted, all of that. And then this nigga Gohan kicked him so hard that this meal became a whole meal again, bruh. That's crazy. crazy work. That's a hard kick, bro. And the thing that's crazy is when he kicked him, this nigga Cell tried to get up. He was like, oh, fell back down. And fell forward. I was like, yo. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening to the Cell when he threw up a whole bitch? Bro, that was crazy, bro. I was like, bro, Gohan dangerous. I ain't fucking with him. But then, he ended up teleporting, or Goku teleported him out, blew up, came back. Nigga, his first entrance is he shot Trunks with a sniper shot. Trunks won't even paying attention. He won't Super Saiyan at all. This nigga was just like, bro, these niggas been having to. Trunks was like, I've been out the fight since you was in your second form. Why'd you target me? Bro, I just came to watch. I'm an innocent bystander. This nigga was a victim for no reason. That nigga just came back and he was like, oh, the Trunks. That nigga said, I can't stand purple. It's like, bro, Cell is tripping. Cell is tripping. And then what did Vegeta do? Charged him. You didn't give a fuck about your son until then. At all. And then you just charged, you got chopped, and then bam, he was about to, bro, Cell didn't waste time. He was going to send Vegeta to another dimension. Yeah. Because he chopped Vegeta. Vegeta was over there convulsing. He was like, die, you little bitch. And then Gohan had to jump in the way, and that's what fucked up his arm. Yeah. That's
Vegeta, that whole saga was a fucking liability.
A fucking liability,
the entire time, which is crazy.
Bro, Vegeta arrogance literally cost him. He killed his own son.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You literally buffed up a nigga that shot your son in the chest. That's crazy, bro.
Like, your son almost died because of you. Y'all could have been had this resolved.
That nigga said, bro, your mistake almost killed your mistake. That's crazy.
Wow.
Dark.
Oh my God.
Yo.
That nigga Vegeta got so beat up so bad during that Frieza saga. When he finally made it back to Earth, he felt like he had to take it out on somebody. Right. He's like a drunk dad. He beat the fuck out of Gohan.
And he's smart. He was just like, I'm not gonna fuck up anybody else that Gohan cares about, because that might get you stronger. I'm gonna fuck you up.
You don't have Piccolo on the side like, you can do it, kid.
Help! Nah, that's why Goku knew he can take a beating. Goku like heard about it. He was like, bro, your son got the shit beat out of Vegeta. He was just like, he did, huh? What did he do? Nah, he took it. He was good. Huh. And when he saw that Cell fight, he was just like, nah, he can take it. He could. He can take it.
He got the same punishment, too. Just caving that nigga whole face in.
Bro, that's crazy.
Shit was crazy.
Bro.
I'm like, he gets beat so much? His whole childhood was abuse. No wonder he didn't want to fight no more.
Bro, facts.
I'm not surprised. I wouldn't either. From the time he was like 4 or 5, getting his ass beat. Piccolo beat his ass. Vegeta beat his ass. Everybody on Namek beat his ass.
Why do you think that when he thought his mom was gonna whoop his ass, all she did was whoop his ass with letters and words and numbers? So his mom, he was just like, you know what, this ain't that bad. I can get used to this shit. His mom, like, he was like, no. You can let that nigga train, but this nigga needs to know calculus when he's 9.
Right?
That nigga wasn't even a teen yet, and he knew calculus. Gohan didn't know what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a warrior so bad as a kid, and had seen a book, and he was just like, this is my speed. He was like, oh my goodness, it's just like the numbers just follow me. No, this nigga.
It's like, I don't feel pain turning pages. Oh yeah, I'm right here.
He said, this it.
I'm right here. This is for me.
Yeah.
I ain't got grown men punching me in the face.
Mom was right. She was a warrior first. She understood the game.
Real shit. She was a warrior princess. Original Xena.
Bruh, facts. And then she realized, she was like, no, the world's a little bit bigger than I thought.
Real shit.
She's like, I'm good.
I'm just gonna marry the strongest nigga I know, so I ain't gotta do shit no more.
Yeah. Why not? I don't blame her.
Real shit.
Fuck that shit. That's genius.
This nigga hunts and fishes. We don't even have to have a job, really? Oh, where? Yeah, I'm right here. Right here. Going nowhere.
Bruh, she gotta know how to cook. She has so much practice with Goku.
I'm ready to say, this nigga brought home fish bigger than the house.
This nigga's bringing home dinosaurs.
You better learn how to chef this up, Chi-Chi. I'm out later.
Yeah, and just left. He didn't even go back for the plate. Made her cook all that food and didn't come back. That's crazy, yo.
This nigga ate as he was hunting.
Bruh, this nigga was cold. Do you think Gohan got beat up more than Vegeta?
God, yes. Especially in Let me think. I don't think in the Namek saga per se, or the Frieza saga per se, but overall,
Yes, I think Vegeta been on the brink of death more than Gohan.
yes.
Vegeta. That's how he got so strong in the Namek saga, bro. He just kept getting like beat up, healed, beat up, healed. This nigga came back a new man every time.
For real.
Bruh. And the thing that's crazy is like, bruh, you knew most of the niggas you was fighting against had a higher power level and you was still talking shit. You definitely got to get this nigga props for that.
I'll give him his props for that, but at a certain point, it's like, when do you learn your lesson? How many times do you get your ass beat in that one saga?
I think that, niggas always say Krillin, Yamcha, and shit like that because every single time they got beat up, it was done in like a way that you were just like, that wouldn't have happened to Gohan. Because, bruh, this nigga Frieza impaled him and then started just, hey, nigga. And he said, oh, this how I look if I had dreads.
This nigga like swing. Yeah, that's the only reason why people speak about Krillin and Yamcha getting their ass beat so much. They get beat embarrassingly. Mm-hmm. Like the fight is not a fight. It's one-sided abuse.
Every time.
Every time.
So now
this nigga Yamcha got grabbed up by his face by
a grandfather.
By Dr. Gero and was just squeezing his face off.
That nigga literally, he was like, yeah, you like my earrings? 19 got him too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to just floss on these niggas. Hell, big nigga, shut the fuck up. And impaled him in his stomach.
It's like Yamcha didn't even fight back. At all. Why were you even there? You had zero fighting chance from the start. Why are you there?
Straight the fuck up. That is fucking crazy.
Like, y'all put Yamcha in the worst situations and expect him to thrive?
No, I think Yamcha, because he came back thinking like, he was just like, you know what? I got a second chance on this shit. They talked about these androids. Ooh, androids. He said, bro, all I need is a new haircut. I'm going to be cold as a bitch. And he learned his lesson.
Swiftly.
And that nigga became a baseball god.
He never hit the battlefield again. That was his very last time.
Yep.
How you have Krillin be more relevant than you, and Krillin literally runs away from everything after a certain point.
Hey, that is not running away. It's strategic withdrawal.
This nigga Krillin retired so hard he grew a hairline.
Hey, that. But I'll say, like, Krillin always had like a big part of the show, because hey, even though in this Frieza saga he had two big parts, he cut off half of this nigga's tail, so that tells you right there that his destructiveness was still that strong.
Oh yeah, his destructiveness is called that for a reason.
Yes,
it's very good attack. So,
and he was the catalyst to make Goku turn into the most epic thing that we ever seen at that time.
Yes.
So, and then when it came to, I'm still, bruh, this nigga Krillin was tripping. This nigga fell in love with a program. Like, bruh, it's so crazy. This nigga had the remote button. And the thing that's crazy is, it don't make no sense to me. He threw that thing down. He still pressed the button.
He did.
He kicked the button.
Yeah. That button should have activated before it broke.
So funny.
It blows her whole head off. I'm thinking he being romantic and killed a bitch anyway.
Bruh, he had just like, ayo, Mama, put it back together. Put it back together, Mama. The one nigga who took the worst L I've ever seen was Sasuke Uchiha.
This is the fight that made us realize Sasuke won't actually like that. Because this nigga pulled up like he was a bad bitch. First of all, before we even get into the Sasuke versus Killer Bee, he watched both this nigga mans before Sasuke even pulled up. Took one of the nigga's swords and left the other one crippled on the ground.
Bruh, first off, this nigga was just like, oh, bruh, okay. When this nigga, he's a Jugo, thought he was that nigga. Bruh, he took this nigga's sword and wore it as a chain. That's crazy, bruh. And then beat the other nigga with the handle of it. Spin it. He was like, what about your halo? Pling! Hit that nigga with that bitch. I was like, oh.
That's before Sasuke got in. Then Sasuke like, I'll handle it. Literally 3 minutes later, Sasuke's on the ground.
Bruh, Sasuke thought that he was going to do something. And the thing that's crazy is when he was like, Killer Bee was just like, you know what? I ain't really no, great sword type of nigga. I'm just going to swing this bitch around. And then Sasuke did one thing good. First off, it was kind of clean. Is when he was swinging the sword around, he stopped his sword in the middle of it and then kicked him in the neck. Everybody was like, Sasuke did some cold shit. Like, it was like, oh, Sasuke's cool. Karen like, I'm gonna this nigga. And then, bro, this nigga Killer Bee goes so hard, he hit him in his neck. He was just like, no, so I can write something down. He said, this little nigga got no respect. He kicked me in my neck. All right.
And then proceeded to turn his nigga Sasuke into a pomegranate.
Bruh. He littered this nigga with hoes. Bruh. And you know what's so crazy? This nigga Killer Bee wasn't trying to fight for real. This nigga was just writing rhymes. He was just chilling, writing rhymes.
Yeah.
He was just like, bro, I just need a little bit of inspiration. And I think that I can, make a nice little album. Nobody doing albums out here. He said, y'all niggas need to know about the village hidden in the clouds, nigga. Like,
that fight was so bad.
A one-sided mauling.
That his homeboys had to come back and rescue him after he thought he was a bad bitch and this solo killer fucking bee.
Bruh.
Got rescued, then this is the funniest part I think I've ever seen in anime history. This nigga Sasuke was like, I'm put him in a genjutsu. And then got clotheslined so fucking hard, it blew a hole in his chest.
Nigga, the thing that's crazy is that means that the air in your chest had to violently come out of your chest.
It was so bad, bro.
Bro, this nigga Sasuke, and then it's funny is when he was flying away, it was just blood going everywhere.
That shit was
and
so bad.
He hit this nigga and then taunted. This nigga.
That nigga went full Devil May Cry Dante on his ass.
This nigga said, bow. Real nigga. I was like, facts, bro. He watched wrestling.
Yes.
That was a wrestling move.
That was just, nah. That is the greatest washing I think I've seen.
And the way Jugo had to give that makeshift ass healing, this nigga was all the way black on his chest. He had to burn that shit closed, bro. But this little fucking pervert Karen, she was like, bite my arm. Oh, not it. Okay, he done. He's healed. He's been healed.
I forgot how much I hated her.
Like, I can tell they were all being just abused by Orochimaru. Like, when you see her, when she took a little bit of her like shirt down, she had a ridiculous amount of bite marks
all over her body.
But she was okay with Sasuke's. Like, these niggas was in peril. These niggas was about to die. Suigetsu was fucking oatmeal on the ground. And then she just kept looking at Sasuke. What we gonna fuck? I was like, Lord, girl, you worse than Sakura.
Literally turned that nigga to mush. That was so... I had to pause. I was like, this nigga is literally mush on the ground right now.
Bruh. Because this nigga was just like, oh, bro, you think you can stop me? He said, everybody run. This nigga said, all right, nigga, I'm going to charge this bitch up. He hit him point blank. This nigga said, ah! It was gold. I can tell, like, right then, I know Sasuke was doing, like, moves that he needed to do to win. But this nigga was like literally, he didn't give a fuck about people, because when he was fighting with Suigetsu against Killer Bee, this nigga Suigetsu splashed water on this nigga, and he literally Chidori a water nigga, bro. You knew this nigga was gonna get fried from that move.
Well, he told him to do it, so it's like, all right, nigga, you know what's about to happen, right,
bro? But Killer Bee was going for the kill. This nigga like literally porcupined this man. While he was on the ground, Killer Bee was going for the finish if it wasn't for Suigetsu, bro.
Yes.
He was going for the finish. And as soon as he stopped him, he said, engage thunder. I was like, oh my gosh, Sasuke's about to die. But the funniest part of that fight, all right, they finally Amaterasu this nigga Killer Bee, right? Mm-hmm. When he was flailing and shit, the way like Karen was running away was funny as a bitch. Because you remember when they Amaterasu him, he yelling, and then like one of the tentacles almost hit Karen. He cut the tentacle in half. He's like, I saved her. Then another one was coming. She was like, oh, he said, run, Karen. She went 1 mile an hour. That was the slowest run I've ever seen. Got hit in the back. I was like, bye, Ricky. Got fired on.
Like, you can move faster. You are the greatest liability here.
Yeah, very much.
You're just the healer. Why are you on the front lines?
That was crazy. Real shit, bro. These niggas were having a conversation, and you heard Killer Bee being tortured in the back. We're like, oh! He was just like, Sasuke has been getting stronger. How are we gonna stop these black flags? And then he was looking at Karen's back. He was just like, oh, they extinguished. I wonder what happened. You hear just Killer Bee. I was like, yo, he is dying. Y'all are supposed to retrieve him. This nigga is dying.
But that just shows how bad he whooped their asses. They forgot that they were supposed to be bringing him back.
Yeah. We was going for the kill.
Because they didn't have a choice. This nigga was watching them. And the fight was so one-sided. By the end of it, this nigga Killer B turned one of these niggas into Play-Doh.
Bro, he
turned the other nigga to a child.
Right, and that's very irresponsible. They brought a child to the battlefield.
That fight and left Sasuke almost blind. That was the only reason why they won. It's because Sasuke almost went blind.
Speaking of which, now that I think about it, Sasuke had his... Oh my God. He had Mangekyo Sharingan for a day. He went blind that quick, bro. I just thought about that. Because he went from there straight to the Kage Summit. He was blind after all the
Yes.
Sasuke was just using all the hacks.
And this shows how Sasuke wasn't as cold as we thought. He got pushed to the limits that hard, that fast, trying to pull up on people. Oh, I got these eyes now. I'm that nigga. No, you're not.
But I'll say this, Killer B is a very good like in-fight type of thinker, because while he was burning, he used, because you know the tentacle that got cut off, that was him. I was like, that was genius. So they just got a tentacle. They ain't even get Killer B. I was like, oh, bro, Killer B, you a real nigga for that, bro. Got away. And I bet you soon as he got to safety, he started writing more bars.
Of course.
He said, just fought 4 niggas. Thought I was going to die. Got up out the water. Your boy's alive. I was like, let's go. Let's go.